Some tracks just don't like you, some tracks are cursed, and for me, that's Oulton Park. I've raced here last season, this week I've raced here 3 times. Every single one of these times ended in a disaster where I was in a spot where I was taken out. Cold tires, blind corners, bad luck, you name it, it's here. But this time, I decided to fight back. I took a break for half an hour, and I practiced harder, worked on my braking zones, and told myself, no mistakes this time. Let's see if I can finally break this curse, or if Oulton claims me again. And away we go. Good start. I decided this time I was going to go hang back, chill, but these 2 cars didn't have a good start, so I just pushed my way through here calmly, thinking I was going to take a break here, ease back off of the throttle, but I stay ahead of them and make it through the corner just fine. Car here blinking on the left. That's no good. We got to get around them soon, but they're still there. They're still going to be here. Coasting through this turn, cold tires. Let's back off a little bit because this is usually where lots of people crash. I'm on the inside. Might not be ideal in terms of getting out of this corner, but I want to hang back a little bit, and the car is behind. There's another car now coming up on my side. I'm staying to the right. Cars go off on the left. Typical. I let the car pass. Again, to break this curse of me always getting crashed into, and partially to my fault because I was in spots where I shouldn't have been on the racetrack. I'm just going to take it easy here. 4th time around on that day. Let's just take it easy. Make it through this corner quite well, actually. That's nice. And now I decided to just go for a nice drive. Let's have a nice race, I thought. Again, working on my braking zones. More cars go off. Nice. Because of that, the other 2 cars in front did have a slower exit. We make it past one of them at least. And now we are working our way forward. The blue car was the blinker. They're going to start blinking again. But just trying to keep it calm, keep it together here as more cars go off the side. These 2 come back. We make it around. Wherever the car is pointing, most of the time the car is going to start drifting and keep going from momentum in the car that it's pointing to. So I make my way to the right. In the prior race, as was one of the moments how I was taken out, the car just veered back onto the track in the exact same spot. So this time I decided to go to the right, which is not what I did in the prior race. So at least there's that. It worked out well. We have some space to make up here, but the corner here, the last 2 turns, I find the most challenging on this particular track. We make it better. We make it through here better than the red car. The red car goes left and right. Again, similar spot to where I was taken out last time. This time, though, I was a little bit further back. I had the ability to brake, calmly navigate around it. I had seen this sort of situation before, so this time, nothing was different, except my mind was calm. This is one of the most calm races I've ever done because I had 0 expectations. I just wanted to hang back, finish the race in P12. But now I've made up several spots. I'm going to end up in P3. Maybe that's the new attitude to have. Just chill, go for an easy race. No pressure. These 2 cars take themselves out. We make it around them. I've prepared a lot for this track. It is one of the worst. Last season, every corner of this track, of the longer layout, I spun on every single corner of this particular track. This time, like I said, 3 races before this one, got taken out in every single one of them. I only finished one of them. Now this car's off, goes off to the left, goes off to the right. They managed to stay on track, but now they're vulnerable, so we were able to get a little bit closer to them. A lot of the learning is also to know where not to be on the track. Now they really take a shortcut. And we make it past them. Also because of that, the cars that were closely behind us, or about a second and a half behind us, they're now being held up even more by that white car. I love this section. I watched several track guides, as well as another YouTuber. I don't think I'm supposed to say who I watched on YouTube, but it was another race YouTuber, and he did manage to go through here, through this track at a 1:06, and I'm going through here at a 1:10 was the last lap, but I can get confidently to 1:08. Regardless, I was watching him and he was coasting a lot more than I was coasting, so I think I brake too much on this particular track. So my next goal for the next season is to just start coasting more through these turns. But as you can see, we're gaining on the car in front, so that's always good. Eventually we're going to hopefully catch up with them, overtake them, not make mistakes ourselves. This one I find challenging. I think I go in too quickly, but though this exit was good, I think I have to coast for longer as I go into this turn and then get on the accelerator a little bit later. And that might end up using more of the track on the left and the right as I go in and out of this particular turn, so we'll have to practice that again. Again, every time there's something new to learn. I don't have a direct comparison to last season because last season the layout was different. But generally speaking, I am getting faster by about a second to 2 seconds, sometimes even more if the race was a while ago and I've had lots of practice. And the curbs on the left here, on the outside of that particular, on that last tight turn there, they've caught me out once and I spun around, so I'm trying to avoid those. Here I'm trying to go left on the last little blotchy dirt square on the right. I'm not sure what that is, maybe a gutter or something, not a gutter, what do you call them? Gully entry, drain hole, maybe. I'm not sure what it is. Some specks of dirt, maybe. I try to turn left there and then coast. Here I have a braking reference of that hill, and then trying to get the inside, coast, and then accelerate to the left side and get back on the accelerator. I usually try to stay in gear 2. That's what I've seen most people do. Sometimes if I brake too much, I do go down to gear 1. This turn, trying to catch the inside here, slingshotting to the outside. I've overdone it here. Behind us, we can see cars going off track as well. I love this particular turn because it's allowing me to coast and then brake. This car is off on the left. We look at them for too much. That has compromised our entrance here, and that allowed the blue blinking car to go by. But hey, we've made up another spot and then lost it immediately. So nothing lost really on a race where I thought I'll just hang back in P12 and ended up with a podium. As you can see from the timing below, we're getting a 1:08. That's pretty good for me. I like it, but more room to improve for sure. Every season there's an improvement, so that keeps me coming back. I've also seen many comments on different people's channels that Oulton Park is not the favorite in the moment they see it's Oulton on the schedule with a Mazda rookie. They just choose to race something else themselves. They don't try to participate because of that chaos in almost every turn. I'm not sure what it is. Let me know in the comments if you do like Oulton Park or not. There's another car we're overtaking here. I think that was a back marker, or actually it wasn't a back marker if I recall correctly. They were just gone off as well. So most of the cars I've overtaken was because they went off track and I didn't. Very few I've overtaken due to merit on my own driving. So again, something to work on, constantly improving. That's the main thing. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you do prefer to race this particular track in the Mazda. And also, while I have your attention on that, so remember to like and subscribe and follow for more. That helps the channel out if you want to see my journey and follow along as I make my way from initially rookies, now I'm at D-Class, into the A-Class racing license and getting better in driving skill and trying out different cars. Make sure you click the like and subscribe button. Much appreciated. Alright, this entry and exit out of this turn was fairly good. We're staying with the blue car ahead. We've lost any of the competition behind us, so we've made up some spaces here. I'm now starting to think, where could I overtake this blue car? Is there an opportunity coming up? And if so, where would that opportunity be? Trying to see and analyze their driving style, where they make mistakes, where they're going a different line than I would be taking a different line at. I've fallen behind a little bit too far because of that, but trying to get through here quickly, staying with them. The blue car has been pulling away from us a little bit, and we have been pulling away from the cars behind us, so there's no threat from behind at the moment. And overall, it looks like a pretty solid exit for me. Again, another lap in the 108, so consistency is one of the things I'm aiming for as always. Because of the multiple 2 DNFs and one horrible result where I was P10, my iRating did drop quite a bit, but it does gain another, I think, 60 points or something on this particular race. My safety rating is a 3.7 right now, so I have a lot of room to be more aggressive and try more overtakes. Maybe that's the wrong approach. Let me know in the comments if the safety rating is too high, if I should be taking more daring approaches, particularly in the first couple of laps, to get better position and to make it past more cars, or if the current approach is actually working. Let me know. I'm not sure. I'm still learning, obviously, so let me know how you approach this and what your thoughts are on that particular matter, how to improve. Generally, when I prepare for a track, I do several things. I look at track guides, I look at other YouTubers who have raced this particular track in the past or this particular week in the same car. I do test drives, AI races, and then just repeat that until I feel like I'm ready. Then I go onto the track. I usually only have 1 or 2 days per week where I can actually dedicate a couple hours and a block to this sort of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much my approach for practicing and preparing. I love it. I'm learning a lot. I'm getting better, empirically speaking. The lap times are improving from last season. I finally managed to get into the 107s. 107.95, 96. There we go. Awesome. This is my fastest lap so far, a 107. That's pretty good, so I'm happy. 2 cars are going to be off the track coming up. There we go. We make it past one of them, getting into the position. The blue car had a poor exit because of it. Let's try and make it past it. We don't make it past it before the finish line, but on the straight we are now going around it. I'm a little bit off center. I'm defending, and that causes me to veer off track, and I'm slowly trying to get back on track predictably. And the blue car again passes us. But perhaps they're going to make another mistake. That's my hope. So, or me can make a move here. Nope. We poke our nose a little bit to the side, but they don't budge. They are fairly solid compared to us as well. So they're not going to make a mistake on these tracks. They haven't made a mistake over the last couple of laps when I was watching them. In fact, they were a little bit faster than me. So I'm going to struggle to stay with them. They're going wide, we're staying on the inside, maybe they're vulnerable, we're getting good exit, we're staying with them. Again, I'm trying to poke my nose in, they're defending a little bit, but they're not scared, they're not making a mistake, they brake early. Coasting through here, getting all the way to the end, almost was good. And then it's a drag race to the finish line. Nope, nobody made a mistake here, this is great, it is what it is, I back off because the race is done. Anyways, that's it. Made it from P12 all the way to P3. Thanks very much for watching. And remember to like and subscribe for more. Thanks very much, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.